Good day, traders. I trust you are well. Welcome to broadcast number 45. If you were with me in the breakout mentoring group, I made mention of this particular trade, which I took late yesterday afternoon, just after I had finished preparing my slides for the coaching. And it was just a beautiful presentation by the market strategy number one, which I took. And I think it was useful to demonstrate the ease with which we can make money if we just patiently wait through all of this stuff until we get the breakout. So let's start here. This is, Asian session, bulls trying to break out, push the price up, get higher valuations. Couldn't even get to break above the high. If yesterday, bears tried to sell off of the low of the session here, low of today. Bear breakout trend candles not closing beneath 20 EMA, and it's also less than 1 times risk reward to the low of today. So there is no trade here, guys. Then we went sideways, and bears are not strong enough going sideways. So don't be looking for storage number two. But in any case, if you are looking for it and you see candles like this, there's nothing to do. We do not sell beneath bear tails. Okay, the bears are strong enough, they got to at least close beneath or close on the low of the candle, and then the next candle is going to break out beneath. I mean, if you get a bear candle, it's beautiful at some point, but then there's bulls buying tails at the end. There's nothing for you to do. But as I said, because strategy number one did not trigger or set up, or you didn't miss it, do not be rushing to take the trade. There's all sorts of problems with it. There is low of today. That becomes a low of today. We're barely breaking out beneath it. So there's nothing to do in here. Bears gave us a decent enough candle here, but this is not a storage number two. Since there was no storage number one, there's no storage number two. In any case, if storage number one is set up and you put in a stop here, you are straight into the lower AVZ, measured move stop, I get 1 times risk reward. So don't even worry about measuring the stop. The fact is there is no storage number one. There is no gradual bear trend. There's nothing for us to do here. Just the market doing stuff that, is neither a trend or anything for us to look at. So don't get tempted to jump in when you can clearly see there is no bear strength. So these are just revaluations. Bulls saying this asset is going to be a lot more valuable than this. We refuse, we refuse, we refuse. So bears trying to push for lower prices, but bulls saying there is no ways we are going to defend the lowest asset value of yesterday. Revaluation. Bulls come in with a beautiful acceleration up, after 2 or 3 revaluations. If you want, we are in the lower AVZ, but just following up from the update I did today, refinement, just to filter out trades. Good for the bulls, but they have not broken above the 20 EMA, so they really haven't broken the full strength of the bears. So we need to see this kind of candle breaking above and closing above the 20 EMA. So best to wait. So nothing sets up and we end up in a whole trading range. We have the high of today, which is also the high of Asian session. By the time we get into the market, London Open was somewhere within here. Bulls did nothing, bears did nothing. We just kept on, going sideways, neither testing the low of today or testing the high of today. First candle of the US Open bull low test, but we are still, within this range. Nothing for us to do, so best to wait. Bulls tried to follow up, pretty weak follow through. Again, before this happens, you absolutely wondering what's going to happen. Are we going to end up the day, which is possible, just inside the range of yesterday? It's possible to get inside candles on the daily. But the bulls came back and they said there's no ways, we want higher asset values, and just exploded up. And all of these were just bulls revalued to push it past that. We went above the high of the session. Look at how beautiful this breakout is. High of today, then above the high of yesterday, closing on its side. You've got to take this trade, guys. Take the trade, put your stop here. That's the ideal place to put the stop. You're beneath the low of yesterday. I mean, it's a beautiful trend candle. If you want it to be super conservative, you put it beneath the low of the US session. You still would have been able to get 1 times risk reward, I think, somewhere within there. But that was the ideal place. I took that trade, left the MT4 markers in place so I can show you. It happened yesterday, so beautiful to show you this trade, right? When I got here, I think that's when I posted my note to the Telegram group. And I said, you can either bank profits or trail stop. And I thought, let me see if we get to the measured move breakout range of yesterday, high of yesterday, low of yesterday, big target for the bulls. And the bulls got to that, and I was watching that. And when they failed to break out above that, I just trailed my stop up and got out here above one times risk reward. Bulls had fold, failed to get above that. Then I think kind of went sideways to the end of the day. Guys, strategy number one, first breakout above the high of yesterday, which becomes a large breakout trend candle. It's a bull breakout above high of today, high of session, as a session high of yesterday, breaking above the key level of today's, over 2/3, breaking above the high of today, half, 3/4. I'm happy with that. Absolutely fantastic. The body before the breakout. Look at that. Breakout above the high of US session, high of London session, humongous breakout above half today, half each and half yesterday. Everything's taken up for this particular trade. Had you not taken this and wanted to wait a little bit more, that high test is a test of the average price. You would have had to take the breakout above here, still put your stop down here. Less than one times risk reward, but you'd have made some money all the way up here. All right, guys, I thought I'll just share this with you as I promised in the coaching video, and I trust you are absolutely enjoying it. Keep at it, filter things, keep things nice and simple, and I shall catch up with you again. This is Dr. George Nyabadza. Thank you, guys. Broadcast number 45. Bye-bye.